Motors and Meats here, and in this episode we are in the Black Hills of South Dakota. Sometimes on a rally we stay at a different place every night. But on this one we decided to pick a place big enough for all of us just outside of Sturgis with some amazing views. The hangout at the end of a day of driving, eating, and talking with friends is really one of my favorite parts of going on one of these trips. Day one going out exploring took us across the state line into Wyoming to Devil's Tower.
That is the weirdest thing I ever seen.
It is weird. You gotta climb to the top.
The next day, it felt like we covered more miles. We definitely went and saw more things, but it also felt more laid back. After a stop at Mount Rushmore, we made the drive over to Custer on some of the most scenic mountain roads I've ever driven on. I'd visit the Black Hills region again just to be able to drive these roads over and over. After the drive across Needles Highway and then a late lunch, our GPS gave us almost no options that didn't include unpaved roads. We must have looked crazy to the locals that were passing us. After the rain started and the dirt roads turned to mud, what in the world were we doing out there in these cars?
Well, we just woke up expecting to get ready for our next drive, and everything is now covered in snow. I guess it started snowing sometime during the night. So I'm assuming that that means that we're not able to go for a drive today. And I'm hoping that that doesn't mean that we can't leave tomorrow as we're supposed to. So we'll find out. But in the meantime, I guess we'll sit here and stay warm and drink coffee, eat some bacon.
And on our final morning, we woke up to snow again. But this time, it was a little warmer and it wasn't enough to keep us from driving down off the mountain and making the journey back home.